Good morning. We're going to be doing a beautiful flow today, which is mainly focused on stretching rather than too much strength. I want you to start lying down. If you've got bricks at home, you may like to just get a couple of bricks. We're going to start laying down in Supta Baddha Konasana. So you can just lower yourself down. And if you have blocks, it may feel comfortable to bring blocks or perhaps cushions under the legs here just to support the hips a little bit. And you may be okay without them as well. And just allow yourself to settle in. So just bringing awareness to the breath, starting to steady and slow down the breath. Relax the face. So noticing any sounds around you. Perhaps you can hear the bird song around me. Just allowing any sounds to further ground you into the present. Deepening and lengthening the breath. Just letting go of any anxiety, any worries, breathing it out, just focusing on the breath, the steady rise and fall of the breath. And then when you're ready, you can just bring the hands onto the outer thighs and just draw them together. And we're going to, from here, take happy baby or half happy baby, bringing the two peace fingers around the right big toe or wherever you can reach, and just drawing that right leg a little bit out towards the right, outside the right shoulder, getting a big stretch in the back of the right leg. And you can keep your eyes closed at any time in the practice. So truly making this a meditative, nurturing flow. And from here, just crossing the right ankle onto the left thigh below the knee, taking your happy baby. So just holding on to the back of the left thigh or the front of the left shin, drawing everything in. And you can keep your right foot flexed to intensify the stretch a little more into that right outer hip and leg. And then from here, keep the legs just as they are and bring the right foot down to the ground. And we're just going to look over the right shoulder, maybe bring the left hand to press against that knee, pushing it out. So just getting a really nice stretch in the right outer hip and leg. Just unfolding, coming back to center, and we're going to find a bridge pose. You can keep the arms out to the sides for this one, palms facing up. Bring the feet, so you're going to come up with the knees hip width apart. When you're ready, just lifting up, squeezing and lifting up the hips. And lowering all the way back down. And finding your half happy baby to the left side, just holding the 2 peace fingers, letting the right knee flop out as a counterweight. And we're going to work with an affirmation today. I behold all the abundance that surrounds me. I behold all the abundance that surrounds me. I behold all the abundance that surrounds me. So just thinking about the abundance that surrounds you, all the things that you've attracted into your life, your family, your close friends, your home, perhaps where you live, coming into your your reclined pigeon. Just keeping that left foot flexed again. So truly a practice in gratitude today. Gratitude and abundance. Just feeling that connection to the universe. Every breath we take connected to all other beings, and feeling that sense of support, love. And from here, keeping the legs in the same position they're in, but just bringing the left foot down. And again, just using your right hand to press the knee a little bit away to intensify the stretch. Looking over the left shoulder. And coming back, and we're just going to come back into bridge. This time, maybe coming into a full bridge, bringing the fingers towards the heels. And let's lift on up into bridge. Pressing into both feet. And slowly lowering down. And when you're ready, you can bring the hands behind the knees and rock and roll a few times on the back to come up, or just turn to one side and come up that way. And just coming up to a seat now. And just bringing one hand or both hands onto the upper chest, or wherever feels good for you. Engaging your steady Ujjayi breath. also going to use a mantra today, which is so hum. So hum in Sanskrit translates to I am that. And it's really seen, or that is seen as symbolizing the universe, our connection to the universe. Acknowledging that we all breathe the same air. Just tuning into that sense of support and solidarity. We all ultimately want to lift each other up, support each other, however we can, in our different roles, with our different abilities. So hum. I want you just to take a few breaths. On the inhale, we're going to internally, silently say so, and on the exhale, hum. So hum. And keeping the eyes closed, perhaps now thinking of a time where you really felt this connection to others. A deep sense of connection, of joy, of love. And this may be to a close family member or a friend, a really special heart-to-heart moment in time, or maybe it's a stranger that you had a special affinity with. Maybe it's someone who helped you when you were in need. Maybe it's someone you met when you were traveling, somebody who you connected with. Today I behold all the abundance that surrounds me. Blinking open the eyes when you're ready. Let's take a big inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, palms to your heart. Inhale to reach. Exhale, one hand down and the other hand up. A side body stretch. Just a few times, just like this. Last one now. And just coming back to center. We're going to take a twist to the right, so you can bring the left hand onto the right knee and just twist round. Try to sit up really tall. Keep the spinal column tall, and you're just twisting. And coming back to center, maybe lifting the arms up. And exhale, twisting to the left. And coming back to center, inhaling to lift the arms up. And exhale, let's just fold forward. You can walk the hands forward, maybe up on fingertips, and just lengthen out here. Letting the head and neck relax and be soft. And coming back to center. And here, maybe taking a sip of water, adjusting clothing. We're going to come into all fours now, tabletop position. So just making your way into tabletop. Hands underneath the shoulders, knees under hips. Inhale, drop the belly, shine the heart forward. And exhale, rounding, tucking the tailbone under. Inhale, forward. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Just making your way into your first downward dog. I want you just to stretch the left leg out completely and bend the right knee. A deep stretch into the left leg. And then a deep stretch into the right leg. And just continue like this. Bending and straightening the legs. And when you're ready, you can make your way up to the top of the mat. Just walking up to the top of the mat. Halfway lift, inhale, flat back. Exhale. Inhale, arms rise, lifting all the way up. Exhale, palms to the heart. And just grounding here for a moment in your Tadasana, spreading the feet wide. I'll take a couple of half sun salutations here. So inhaling, reaching both arms up. And exhaling, bowing forward. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale. Inhale to lift up. Exhale, palms to the heart. And again, inhaling. And exhaling to fold. Halfway lift. Exhale, inhale, and exhale. Good, bringing the feet hip width apart now. Let's inhale to lift up, and exhale, bringing the hands back behind you, interlinking the hands. Let's open up the chest here. Just breathe here. Squeezing the hips forward. Now just folding over the legs, so bending the knees, and just folding over the thighs, lifting the hands up and away. Maybe straightening the legs just a little now. And then from here, releasing the hands down to the ground. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, hands down. The right foot will step back here. And you can make your way into a low lunge. So just adjusting as you need to. Front foot under the left knee and just reaching the arms up. Really engaging through the right glutes in front of that leg. And then from here, coming into warrior two, but from a grounded position. And just stretching out the hips like this, reaching forward and reaching back. And then a side body stretch to the left, left hand up, right hand down the right leg. You may even be able to bring it onto the ground. And then coming back up, we're going to bring the left foot so it's flat on the ground and take a side body stretch with the right hand up, left hand over. And releasing, sweeping that right hand down. We're going to come into a variation of half splits here. So just coming to sit on the right heel. So the right foot's flexed, you're getting a nice stretch into the right heel, right foot. And then we're just going to stretch forward with the hands. So keep the left foot flexed to get that nice stretch into the left hamstring here. And lengthening out through the back as well. And from here, coming back in with the hands, we're going to bring so just bring the bottom down just inside the right heel now. You can always straighten out the left leg. So we're coming into half hero's pose with the legs. So right knee bent like this. If that's uncomfortable for the knee, you can take any other position. Maybe just bring the right foot into the left thigh. Otherwise, if this does feel okay, you can just lower down, coming down onto the forearms. Just breathe here. And then coming up, tucking the chin in. We're just going to walk the hands forward. And you can just step the right foot up, bringing it just outside the outer edge of the left foot. The left knee can be really bent, maybe the right knee too. And all you're going to do is just curl the hands round to the left. And coming back to center, curling the hands a little bit round to the right side, letting the head and neck relax. And coming back to center. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale. Inhale, arms rise. And exhale, palms to the heart. So coming now into your chair, Utkatasana. With the feet together or the feet hip width. Inhale to chair. And exhale. Breathe here, engage the lower belly. Find that one pointed focus. Something you can focus on that's not moving. And just stay with the breath. One more inhale here. Exhale to fold. Halfway lift, inhale, and exhale, the left foot steps back. So coming into that same sequence that we just did on the second side. Into your grounded warrior two. Think of that action of drawing the right knee open, just as you would if you were standing. And then again, let's reach the right hand up, left hand onto the left hip or down the leg, or maybe onto the ground. And just using your core to come back up. Right foot comes onto the ground, right sole of the foot down, side body stretch, left arm up. And just sweeping that left hand down to the ground. We're going to again find that adjusted half splits, folding forward. Right foot stays flexed if that's possible. And now from here, coming back up, finding your hero's leg to the left side, so bending into that left knee, just sitting down, and then from here again, lowering yourself down. So again, if it's too much for knees, just find an alternative position for that left leg. Maybe as if you were in tree pose, just bringing the left foot into the right thigh. Otherwise, just like this. Maybe bringing the shoulders a little closer together under, just opening up. And when you're ready, tucking the chin to come out, just making your way with the hands to the top of the mat. And just stepping that left foot up outside the outer edge of the right foot this time, and curling the hands to the right. Getting that big IT band stretch down the left leg. And then coming through center, back to the other side. From here, stepping both feet together. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, palms to the heart. Now from here, let's come into tree pose. So you can bring the weight into the left foot first, spreading the toes, just lifting up the right foot anywhere on to the left leg except the knee. Maybe bringing it onto the thigh. Keep the right knee drawing open to get into that right hip. Maybe lifting up, maybe coming out, getting into the shoulders. Just finding a position that serves you. Lifting through the midline of the body. And then when you are ready, we're going to move to Warrior 2 in a minute. So first of all, coming into one-legged Tadasana. Keeping the right foot flexed. And then let's transition to Warrior 2, stepping back with the right foot. Be pressing down through that back foot, making it really active. And then we'll take a little flow here. So when you're ready, inhale, reverse warrior, reach up and back. And exhale, side angle. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, side angle. Inhale. And exhale. Breathe here, inhale. And exhale, bring the hands down, framing that front foot, both feet pointing forward, adjusting the feet as you need to. We're going to plant the right hand and just lift up the left hand, finding your twist. You can always drop the back knee down here. And finding your side plank, so either bringing the right knee down and finding your adjusted version here, or rolling onto the outer edge of that right foot, walking the left foot back. One more inhale, and exhale into your plank. Inhale, shifting forward. Exhale to lower down. Inhale, cobra. Exhale down. Inhale, press up to table or plank. Coming back to downward dog. Good. It may feel nice to paddle out here. Again, just noticing how the body feels now. Hopefully quite warmed up, feeling a little bit more limber. And then when you're ready, find some stillness. Take a big inhale through the nose. Exhale out through the mouth. And again, inhale. Let it go. Inhale, bend the knees, look forward. And exhale, step or maybe hop to the top of the mat. Halfway lift. Exhale. Inhale to lift up. Exhale, palms to the heart. Finding tree pose to the second side. Weight comes into the right foot. Into your Tadasana. Coming back into Warrior Two. Pressing into that back foot. Keeping the arms and hands really dynamic. Let's inhale, reach up and back for reverse warrior. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, reverse. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more inhale. Exhale, framing that front foot, finding your twist. And finding your side plank, maybe dropping the left knee down here or just stacking the legs one over the other. And keep squeezing and lifting up through the side obliques. And taking your flow, finding your plank, shifting the weight forward and lowering down. Cobra. And straight back to downward dog. From here, dropping the knees down, and you can bring the knees wide and find your Balasana child's pose, walking the hands forward. And from here, just coming forward into your Sphinx pose. As if you could drag yourself forward on the forearms, pressing through the feet, the pubic bone. And then from here, we'll come into forearm plank. So you can either keep the knees down for a little bit of a less intense version, or here you can just bring the feet, so flexing the feet, just trying to adjust my elbows so they don't come in between the lines of the paving. And again, just find your plank, find your structure. And dropping the knees down, bringing the right forearm at a diagonal across the mat and coming into your side plank, side forearm plank, lifting the left arm up. And it may feel good to just bring the left foot behind and just open up through the chest here. And coming back. Dropping the knees down for balance, just bring the left forearm to cross. And again, finding your side plank. And again, perhaps bringing that right foot behind, opening up through the chest, through that top shoulder. And coming back to center, back to forearm plank. Just holding this forearm plank for a few breaths. And release, knees down, lowering down. You can bring the forehead onto the mat or onto the hands. Bring the feet up and just windshield wiper the legs here. And then from here, forehead down, bringing the hands back behind you, the arms behind you. You may want to interlink the hands, draw the shoulders back. Let's start to peel the chest up for locust pose. And maybe lifting the legs up as well. Just staying with your steady breath. And releasing down. And once again, forehead down. You can bring the knees a little wider and just windshield wiper the legs out from side to side, just to ease the lower back. And coming all the way back. We're going to just press up to a seat, coming up. And you can swing your legs out in front of you. And we're just going to lower all the way down. So coming down onto your back. And just finding yourself in a shavasana shape. And I want you just to repeat our mantra, so hum. So on the inhale, it's so, and on the exhale, it's hum. And we'll just do this for a few minutes, and I'll just tell you when to stop and to enter your final shavasana resting position. But for now, just so hum. And as you breathe, thinking about what so hum symbolises, I am that. And that is the universal energy that we all share. Now, when you're ready, releasing the mantra, allowing yourself to completely relax and melt into your mat, feeling the support of the earth beneath you, softening all the little muscles in the face, jaw, mouth, and just letting go. And it's time now to gently come back. So you can start by deepening and lengthening the breath. And maybe introducing some small movement, circles through the wrists and ankles maybe. And just walking the feet back in towards you. Just hugging the knees in. Maybe a little rock on the back from side to side. And just rolling onto your right side, making a pillow for your head with your hand or your arm. And now, keeping the eyes closed or the gaze soft, use your outer hand to press yourself up to a seat. And just coming to a seated cross-legged position, if that's comfortable for you. Grounding through both sit bones, and again bringing one hand and then the other over each other onto the upper chest or wherever feels good for you. Just connecting one more time to your breath in this session together. Bringing the hands together in prayer position at your heart center. Namaste. Thank you, everyone. See you soon.